Hey everybody, this is David B69 and welcome to Game 4 of the National League Division Series against the Atlanta Braves. We are doing good and so all we have to do is win this and we're through. The Dodgers are up 2-1 on the Cubs, just in case you wanted to know and everything, status of another series. So if they win their game today, they will advance. So yeah, anything's possible. So let's get to it.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. What's the word on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. That's inside. Harper matched a homer in his last game. That missed by a lot. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Harris fires it in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
First and second, no outs. And now Alec Bohm. And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Tattooed to Tater Town. Population U, bro. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off.
can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
1-1.
That one's in there, and that is strike two. And there's a ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. You're in game 4 of the NLDS. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Max Kepler at the plate. Rocketed out towards right center. Harris calls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Inside, just missed. Misses off the inside, and the count now 2-0.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
They'll just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one 95 to finish him off. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Joe Ryan. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ripped to third. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now this is not something I'm looking at that I was thinking of. Trainers called out of the dugout to attend to Joe Ryan. He's complaining of mild dull pain in the back of his neck. As a precaution, Ryan will be needed to remove from the ball game. We just used so much bullpen in the last game. And like I said, Luzardo and Painter both heavily worked yesterday. I'm going to throw Painter back in there again. And hope it works out.
Andrew Painter, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
76. Andrew Painter.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
I got 1 ball, 1
1 out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one hops against the fence. The throw in and into second easily with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well, and If he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Fires over to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail in this one 3-0. Game 4 of the division series. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. Lopez back to work. That's in there. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next pitch is outside.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
JT Realmuto steps in. Realmuto in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And that misses. And 1-1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Bryson Stott stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Bounce to the right. Olsen handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fastball for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Sean Murphy. He caught it behind his back. What a play. Inning over. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck.
Back at Truist Park, top half of the third inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. A dive, nice stop, throw to first, got him, nice play. Singing, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Siggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Man at first, nobody out. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That one missed. And that's downstairs. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Lopez fires. And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Great stop. The feed for one. Out on to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
Left fielder, Jared.
In there at the knees. 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Shortstop, Orlando.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one hit to first, and it's off the bag. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Arcia stands at first with one out. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Snags it for the second out. So a man aboard. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one's in there, and that is strike one. And a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Inning over. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and one left. 3 innings in the books here in Game 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now it's even up. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Byron Buxton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting.
And now it's JT Realmuto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Out to short, Arcia. Slings it across. That's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Left field, way back there. And out of here. He sends a rocket to left. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. In for a strike, 0-1.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here is Austin Riley. His first at-bat was a strikeout. In for a strike. Good slider. Here's a high chopper. Stott over to first in time. Now 2 out.
Up next.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. Went down on strikes his first time through. And it's fouled away. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips the corner. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Way high. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Game 4 of the Division Series. This is Bryson Stott. Lopez back to work. Stott goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2019. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, and it gets by. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. He's 2 for 2. To third, Riley. Slings to first. One away here in the 5th. Here comes Bryce Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ronaldo Lopez done for the night, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Bryce Elder on to pitch out of the pen here.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Boom. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee also throwing. Strike 2.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball popped up. Albies makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0-2 in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Riley fires to first, and they get Arenado for the out. That's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jesus Luzardo.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Kellner swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. A little out front there as he swings through it. That one lifted to left. Kepler on his way over. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Arcia takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. There's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation running on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
2 down. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Braves strand one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Top of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Ouch. That. I don't remember ever having a shot like that. That's just actually crazy. So, wow.
Now pitching.
Pierce Johnson is forced to the mound after the injury.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez appears to be getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away. You're in game 4 of the NLDS.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Byron Buxton stands in for the Phillies. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there. Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy fires to first, and he'll be safe at first. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Johnson fires. Tap foul at the plate. Buxton off of first with 2 away. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Acuna moving back. It has the distance gone. A 2-run shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
This wouldn't have been possible without the strikeout and error.
Phillies, Bryson Stott. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris after it. And that is that. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here in Atlanta, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ozzie Albies. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That just misses, and it's 1-1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Handles, throws to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. High fly ball, right field. Castellanos makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. New pitcher for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hard hit left side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Bryce Harper to the plate. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Jimenez is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
One down, base is empty. Hammered, base hit.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. Harper, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took 1 extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The Phillies leading by 5 late here in game 4. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Murphy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a foul straight back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at first, one away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering misses down and away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's Jared Kelnick. There's the strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves 1. We're at the top of the eighth, and the batter now, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Jimenez back to work. Slider right there.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
That one outside, and it's 1-2. And Nato is set down on strikes.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a foul out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Well struck left field. That's back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 7-1.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
2 outs, nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Byron Buxton. Chopped to third, Riley. Whips it to first. That takes care of Buxton. And that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's 7-1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Arcia in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
In the air to left center. And there's one down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. And there's the strike. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Albies, the next to hit, takes ball one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. That one down the line, and foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That one hit to right. Castellanos should have this one. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. One left for Atlanta. They're down 7-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Wander Suero. They'll bring up JT Realmuto. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. Righty delivers. Strike two.
0-2.
Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
1-0.
Stop. In now. Takes ball one off the plate. The Phils up big in this one here in game 4 of the NLDS. Next offering is fouled back. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Into center and a base hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trey Turner at the plate. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Fires to second for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got it.
Dylan Lee gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now here is Harper. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, one away. Late here in game 4. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Designated hitter, Alec Bohm.
So first and second with one man gone. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
2 on, 1 out. Right side. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Nope.
That's off the mark, and now it's
I got
even
1 ball,
1 and
1 strike.
1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball.
Good pitch right
2
there.
strikes.
Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Braves 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to
50.
start the bottom of the 9th. Orion Kirkering.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
He swings and fouls one off. And a
1 and 1.
sweeper misses for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Puts the glove on him. 1 gone on the strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what
1
you'd
ball,
love to
1
see
strike.
relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up right side. Harper. Corrals it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Matt Olson. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Matt Olson goes deep. His 2nd homer this series. It's 8-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, Sean Murphy. 1 for 3. On around the corner for a strike. 0-1. And that is out of play. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And the Phillies move on. They've got a date in the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
And wow, yeah, we've advanced to the National League Championship Series. I'm sorry, but if you would have told me that in the 2 games on the road, we'd have both of our starting pitchers, one of them in our own, how long did he play today? Like 1 out maybe? Yeah, he got 1 out. And the other one went 2 innings. So the 2 1/3 innings of pitching from our starting pitchers in games 3 and 4 of the division series. I mean, I would have told you you're crazy if we would won. And yeah, we not only won, we won both of them, and we're advancing. So yeah, we did it. Great time. Wanted to see that one play. I think it was Kepler at bat. Yeah. See exactly where this got him. Ooh. Yeah. Right off the top of his head. Nasty. Wait. Like there, it looks like he just basically barely brushed off him. But, yeah. Worse than leave the game. Yeah. He was gone. Yeah, it's just crazy. So, yeah. But, let's see what's going on with Joe Ryan. If he's actually injured for any kind of period of time, okay. At least he'll be out for a few games. Yeah, let's say bench player. So we're going to be taking on the Dodgers. The Dodgers won their game 4 in the League Championship Series. We're going to be facing against the Dodgers. That is going to be an extreme tough matchup. But the nice part is we got a couple days and stuff of extra rest for our entire pitching staff. But then again, so did they. So until then, this is David B69. I'm out. Peace.